My friends, you who are watching this video, I'd like to challenge you with a question. Pesach, Passover, is called the time of our freedom. We know that the whole purpose of Pesach, of going out of Egypt, was for the Jews to accept the Torah on Mount Sinai. 613 mitzvahs, commandments, 613 of them. The Jews have to be careful, perform, and to keep away from so many things, to do so many things. Is that called chayrus? Is that called freedom? Our rabbis tell us, what's called a free person? One who is busying himself with Torah, Torah study, Torah performance. Is that considered freedom? It sounds like slavery. We have to keep all these mitzvahs, all these commandments. I don't know what you're thinking. I'm asking this question, but let me tell you my thoughts on the matter, which I think is the truth. The reason why we ask this question is because man is made of two parts, his body and his soul. We're used to being in touch with our body. We don't see our soul. We see our body. We feel with our body. And our body is lazy and has a lot of character traits that are not like they should be. And to perform the mitzvahs, the commandments, we have to go against our bodily desires. We have to be not lazy. We want to go to pray to Hashem in the morning. We have to get up out of bed. If we want not to speak slander, gossip, lashon hara, we have to control ourselves. Everything is controlling ourselves. And that seems to be in direct conflict with how we feel good. We have to be constantly slaves to keep the laws of the Torah, so to speak. Because that's only if we look at it from the standpoint of our bodies. But let's face the truth. The main part of a person is our soul, not our body. Our soul wants to do the mitzvah. Our soul wants to study Torah. Our soul wants to keep the Shabbos. Our soul wants to keep all the laws kosher and all the laws between man, between man and God. When we don't keep the laws of the Torah, our soul is in slavery. It's enslaved to our bodily desires. When we keep the Torah, our soul is very happy. Our soul is free. The soul is doing what it wants to do. The soul wants to keep the mitzvahs, does not find it difficult to keep the laws of the Torah. On the contrary, it feels very upset, so to speak, not to keep the laws of the Torah. What's the main part of a person? Is it our body or is it our soul? Naturally, our soul is our main part of our being. Our body dies and rots in the ground, but our soul lives on forever. Of course, the body will be reunited with the soul eventually. But the soul of a person, that's what our spiritual part of us, that's our main part of our being, our creation is our soul. When we say Zaman Chevuseinu, the time of our freedom, a person is only free when he busies himself with the laws of the Torah, with performing the laws of the Torah. That's really being free, because our soul is very happy. Our soul is not lazy. Our soul wants to keep the laws of the Torah. The soul is free when we keep all the laws of the Torah. And that's why we call it Zaman Chevuseinu. This is how we have to focus on, to realize that our eternal life is really our soul keeping us alive. And our soul wants Torah. Our soul wants mitzvahs, wants the performance of laws of the Torah. And that's really what our freedom really is, time of our freedom. That's what we have to focus ourselves on. So when you think about the time of our freedom, not like most people think that we didn't stop working for the Egyptians. That's not our main freedom. Our freedom was we were able to perform the mitzvahs, and the soul was able to function and enjoy life the way it really would like to enjoy it. So let's become more soul people over Pesach. Let's be more spiritual. Think about what we really are. Think about our soul is what we really are. And that's our chayrus. When we perform the laws of the Torah, that's the real freedom. We hope everybody has a very happy, joyous Passover. Enjoy the matzah, enjoy the knedlach, and enjoy the macaroons, and that will be a wonderful Passover for everybody.